Hi, I'm Brian, and I'm a game show junkie. And tonight is a special night. It's the return of Press Your Luck and Card Sharks. Now, Press Your Luck comes on first, and since it was the first game show that I was absolutely obsessed with and really made me become a game show junkie, I'm going to be doing a live reaction shot of myself watching the show. I won't be able to show the game itself because, copyright problems. But you are going to hear the volume come on once the show is on the air. We're about 2 minutes away from the time I'm recording this. And yeah, I am just bubbling with excitement. I saw the preview last night, and now we're getting ready for the first official episode of Press Your Luck with Elizabeth Banks. It's still weird to say with Elizabeth Banks, especially since I didn't know for a long time she was Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers. But I thought you did okay with the preview episode last night. There are a couple of things that are off a little bit about the show, and I'll talk about that when they come up. I'm going to be doing not just me watching the show, but I'm also going to give live commentary. In fact, I might even try and do a little Peter Tomarken myself. So, okay, we're down to 1 minute to the new Press Your Luck. Whew! All right. Let's see if we can get the, whenever we get the local thing to come up, then I'll start the volume. Right now there's a supermarket commercial, so here we go.
Players are after big bucks, but they'll have to avoid the whammy as one of the most exciting game shows of all time returns. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to Press
Your Luck!
And now, here's the host of Press Your Luck, Elizabeth Banks.
Go, Elizabeth! Oh, I love that sparkly outfit she has on. I wish you could see it.
Television's most competitive game where you need to take big risks to win big bucks. There's 3 players here tonight who want to do just that. Let's meet them.
And I love that. They have kind of a opening riff of the original Press Your Luck theme. That's awesome.
A high school teacher from San Jose, California. Say hello to Melissa. And from Burbank, California, this is Owen, everybody.
Hi, Owen. Hi, everybody. Let's start the game.
Good luck to all of you tonight. You are about to get very familiar with our big board. It is loaded with cash and prizes, and every time you stop the board like this, stop.
You make money like I just did, $1,400.
Of course, you hit the whammy. Boo. Stop the board on a whammy, and he will jump out, take away all your cash and prizes. Now, the player with the most in their bank at the end of round 2 gets to keep it and goes on to our all-new bonus game with a shot at $1 million.
Strange how every game show now has to be worth $1 million.
You have to earn spins by answering questions. The more spins you have, the more you can win. I have 3 questions for this round. Here's the first one. Macaroni, socks, bow. These aren't random objects. These are pets who all lived at what famous... Owen.
The White House.
Who all lived at what famous Pennsylvania Avenue residence?
Yep, it's the White
Owen
House.
at the White House. And if you're right, you will pick up 3 spins. But before we find out, I'm going to present your answer along with 2 others to your opponents. And if they choose the correct answer, they'll each earn 1 spin. So, macaroni, socks, bow. These aren't random objects. These are pets who all lived at what famous Pennsylvania Avenue residence? Owen, you said the White House. Terrell, is it the White House, Graceland, or Buckingham Palace?
Buckingham
White House.
Palace?
Melissa, what do you think?
White House.
It is the White House.
Watch it, now that I think about it, that wouldn't be that off because of the dogs of Margaret Thatcher or whoever the Prime Minister is.
All questions. If you gave birth to twins, triplets, and octuplets, how many total kids would you have?
9.
Owen.
13.
No!
13.
It's
Terrell,
9!
11 or 15?
13.
What do you think, Melissa?
13.
13 is the correct answer. Owen with the math.
Oh, okay, so I'm an idiot. I didn't...
Terrell, you picked up a spin.
I didn't add it up that fast.
Here comes question 3 and our last chance to win spins to take to the big board. Rapper Waka Flocka Flame says his stage name was inspired by a catchphrase from which Muppet?
Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear. Melissa says Fozzie Bear. Terrell, was it Fozzie Bear, Gonzo, or Miss Piggy?
Fozzie Bear.
What do you think, Owen?
Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear it was indeed!
Ah, waka waka.
That's another spin for you, bringing your total to 3. Melissa, you have 5 big spins.
This is interesting. They have only 3 questions in the first round and then 4 questions in the second round. On the original show, they had 4 questions and 4 questions. But I like this because now they go immediately straight to the board. Spin that thing around.
We've got thousands of dollars and plenty of prizes on our big board tonight. But beware the whammy. If you land on 1, he enters
Boo.
and leaves you with 0. If you rack up 4 whammies, you're out of the game entirely. The player who ends this round with the most money gets to play last in round 2, so you'll know exactly where you stand when you go to play. Let's get to the game. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, we're going to start with the player who has the fewest spins, and that's you, Terrell. Are you ready to face the board?
Here we go. Stop at $2,000.
Terrell, I have to ask you, you can press your luck again with those 2 spins, or you might pass those spins to one of your opponents. If you pass your opponent, they must play any spins that are passed to them. What would you like to do?
No brainer. I'm going to press my luck.
Pressing his luck.
All right, roll that board.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Come on now. 5,000, 5,000. And stop.
Stop at $1,500. $3,500 for Terrell.
What do you think? Pressing your luck or passing that final spin?
I can't miss one. I'm going to press my luck. Come on now.
Pressing
Here we go.
So far, Terrell.
All right. No whammies, no whammies. 5,000, 5,000. And stop.
Stop at $2,000. $5,500. Not a bad start for round 1. Not a bad start.
You're up next. Come on,
Melissa now with 5 spins.
Take it away, Melissa.
I am ready for this. Big bucks. No whammies. No whammies. Stop.
Stop at $2,500.
4 spins left. You gonna press your luck or pass?
I am pressing my luck. That's what I came for. Press my luck. Press it, baby. All right, no whammies. No whammies. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at a whammy.
Kiss all your money goodbye.
Melissa, would you like to press your luck? Or do you want to just pass those spins?
You gotta keep going. Pressing my luck. Pressing my luck. I need big bucks. And stop.
Stop at $1,500 and a spin.
Yeah, I'll take that.
3 more spins.
Okay.
Passing your luck or passing those 3 spins?
I'm pressing my luck. Of course I am. Here we go. Here we go. No whammies invited to this party, baby. Here we go. And stop.
Stop at $5,000.
Spins left. Do you want to keep pressing your luck or do you want to pass those spins?
What should she do?
Pressing our luck.
She's gonna press her luck.
Here we go. No whammies. I like that jetpack. How about that? And stop.
Stop at another whammy.
It's not my lucky day right now.
I'm finally here for your money.
Yeah, they call that a zip line because your score is now zipped. Melissa.
I like that line. I don't know if anybody wrote it for her, if she came up with it on her own. That's a zip line whammy because your score is now zip. Gotta love it.
I gotta get big bucks or a big prize. Let's go for a big prize. Stop.
Stop at $1,500.
All right, now Owen is going to take his shot at the big board. 7 big spins.
I'm going to press my luck. Let's do it.
Owen with 7 big spins.
Big bucks.
no whammies. Stop.
Stop and move 2 spaces to a hang glider. $4,475 hang glider. Does he actually get the hang glider, or is it just lessons? I don't know.
I want to press my luck.
He's gonna press on.
All right, big bucks. I like that hang glider. Let's get some more big bucks. No whammies. Stop.
Stop, $1,400. $5,875. That's first place by $375. What are you gonna do, Owen? He's gonna press on.
All right, big bucks this time. Big bucks, no whammies. Give me some big bucks. Maybe a diamond necklace. Stop.
Stop at a whammy. A lot of whammies tonight. Surfing whammy. It's an updated version.
Would you like to press your luck with those 4 spins? If you want to pass them,
I gotta press my luck. I got no money right now. We gotta build our bank back up. We gotta get some big bucks this time. Big bucks. That's $5,000 looking real good right about now. Stop.
Stop at $3,000. Stop at another whammy.
Thanks for everything, and I mean everything.
all right, 2 spins left. $0 in the bank. Would you like to press?
You want to be careful about picking up a third whammy in round 1.
I've got the 2 whammies. I want to give myself a little wiggle room for round 2.
Sure.
So I'm going to take those 2 spins. I'm going to pass them to Terrell.
All right.
All right, Terrell with no whammies. You got 2 spins and $5,500 in the bank. Let's see how it goes.
They go to the opponent with the most money. That is Terrell. Terrell with $5,500. You have 2 spins that you must take.
Let's go. Let's
Good
go.
luck.
I'm ready. All right. No whammies. $5,000. Let's go.
Stop
Stop.
at $1,750. One more spin you have to take. If you're going to avoid the whammy, you'll hang on to first place.
No whammies. No whammies. No $5,000. No whammies. And stop.
Stop at $1,000. You did it, Terrell.
That's the end of round 1. Owen, $0, 2 whammies. Melissa, $1,500, 2 whammies. Terrell's the big winner of round 1 with $8,250. No whammies. Whammy return. We've got more questions, more spins right here on Press Your Luck, so don't go anywhere.
I wouldn't dream about it. I'm staying here for the whole hour. Whew, what a first round. So how do you like that so far? I mean, first of all, this isn't going to go up until after it's happened, because obviously we don't want to spoil it for anybody on the West Coast, but also because I don't even know if my camera mic is going to get this. I couldn't find my regular mic that I used to record Game Show Junkie episodes with, so I'm just going with my camera mic, and I'm hoping, I have my TV up to full blast, so I'm hoping that it picks up the sound that you're hearing on the TV screen. But just in case you don't, I like to just give my own commentary. And like I said, Elizabeth's doing a great job, but, you know, it's always been my dream to not just be a contestant on this show, but also hopefully maybe even host it one day, but obviously I didn't get a chance to audition for this show. But, yeah, it's basically for the first half hour of the show, it's the classic game. Now, as I said, the first round they had 3 questions instead of 4 questions and 4 questions like they did on the original show. The other thing I don't like is that, you can't see it obviously because I'm not showing the screen, but the answers on the original show, whether the answer that was given and the other multiple choice answers were superimposed on the screen in post-production. This seems like they didn't do that. I don't know why, because it's an easy way for the home audience to follow along with the answers. Because unlike the people in the studio, you know, obviously the people in the studio can't see that. But if you're at home, you could say, okay, it could be this, that, or the other. But they just didn't do it this time. I don't know why. But again, that's just a big fan nitpicking. But So far, all the other thing is great. A lot of the redesigns that they did on the whammies were great. Like I said, the surfing whammy, it's the exact same script like it was from 1984. But, and I like the fact that they did regular animation. They did not do CG animation like Whammy, the all-new Press Your Luck. I mean, for the time, that was nice. I mean, it was like totally an updated version of the Whammy and of the game board itself. But I don't think it was necessary. But I do think that the rebrand that they did on the Whammy game board was necessary because of the fact that when it was a complete square, obviously Michael Larson cracked the code on how many patterns that were flashing around the board in a certain order and when to stop on the big bucks square, which of course had big bucks plus a spin. So that's how he could go 45 times in a row and not hit a whammy. But I like the fact that they made the classic game board here. It's 18 squares into a big square. They have the original Press Your Luck logo. It's just, it just almost seems perfect, just updated completely with digital graphics and digital lights. It feels like 1984 all over again. And here's a commercial for Card Sharks. Now, I won't be doing a live Card Sharks commentary. I will obviously be watching, but I only have enough battery and enough card room for one of these, and obviously Press Your Luck takes priority because that's what turned me into a game show junkie. And we're back.
We just finished round one, and Owen ended the round with $0 and 2 whammies. Melissa, $1,500 and 2 whammies. And Terrell was the big winner with $8,250 and no whammies yet. So before we jump into round two, I thought we could learn a little bit more about you guys. Terrell, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, Elizabeth, I'm a rideshare driver, and I'm the driver that when you come in your car, I got different playlists, you know?
Ooh!
I got a playlist for every mood, every person.
You going for the 5 stars? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I'm at 4.97.
Terrell, you can drive me anytime.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Melissa, how about you? You're from San Jose, California. What do you do in San Jose?
I'm a high school English teacher and volleyball coach of 30 years.
Wow!
And I love what I do so much that my kid said, if you won the lottery, would you even come back? And I said, every day. So fun.
Wow. If you won the lottery, you would still go back to teaching. That is passion, folks.
First things first, I'm 6'9" and I never played basketball.
What did you do with all that height?
Well, I was a theater kid.
Okay.
I worked as a theatrical stage manager and a backstage technician, usually with children's theaters and schools,
Aw.
which is the most fantastic group of people to work with.
Makes sense. I mean, 6'9", you don't want to be in front of the stage. I mean, with his height, I thought he was going to say I played a tree all the time.
Here we go. In 2018, IHOP changed its name to IHOB, temporarily making it the International House.
Burgers!
Burgers.
Temporarily making it the International House of what? Owen says burgers. Terrell, is it burgers, burritos, or beer?
Burgers.
He says burgers. What do you think, Melissa?
Burgers.
It was burgers.
And I'm sorry, everybody who loves burgers out there, but that was the stupidest thing they ever did. It's pancakes!
If they put the burger inside the pancakes, they could get me to eat there every day.
Not me, I'm a hot dog man.
Question 2, Joe versus the Volcano, Sleepless in Seattle, When Harry Met Sally. Those are all movies starring Meg Ryan. Melissa.
And Billy Crystal.
I said Meg Ryan, didn't I?
You did. Tom Hanks.
Okay. Tom Hanks. I'm going to finish the question now, Melissa. Joe versus the Volcano, Sleepless in Seattle, When Harry Met Sally, all movies starring Meg Ryan. Which European country do you get if you rearrange the letters in Meg Ryan? Melissa said Tom Hanks. She got very excited. On the
That's early buzz
question
syndrome right there.
now. What do you think? Is it Tom Hanks, Georgia, or Germany?
It's Germany.
Germany.
Terrell says Germany. Oh, Owen, what do you think?
I'm going to say Germany.
All right, that's because the answer is Germany.
Yeah, you don't get Woody.
Rearrange it, and it's Germany. Terrell, you ended up with 1 spin. Bring your total 2. Melissa, I'm sorry, Tom Hanks got you no spins. And Owen, you are also on the board.
Tom Hanks.
With another spin, bring your total to 4.
Toy Story
All right.
4 coming out this month.
Question 3. J.C. Chazet and Justin Musketeers on the all-new Mickey Mouse Club before becoming members of what?
In sync.
Owen?
In sync.
For becoming members of what boy band? Owen says In Sync. Terrell, is it In Sync, Backstreet Boys, or Boys to Men?
In sync.
Melissa, what do you think?
In sync.
It was In Sync.
It's in sync! Word.
The boy band. Terrell, that means you are on the board with a spin, bringing your total to 3. Melissa got a spin, bringing her total to 2.
Oh, yeah.
And Owen, you're right. In Sync. Great guess. 7 spins for you. Question 4. This is the final question of this round and your final chance to win spins to take to the big board. Here we go. Before it was repealed in 2015, a quirky Alabama law meant you could find yourself slapped with a fine if you were caught playing bridge on which day of the week?
Sunday?
Owen?
Sunday.
Owen says Sunday. Terrell, is it Sunday, Monday, or Friday?
Sunday.
What do you think, Melissa?
Sunday.
Sunday, question mark? That is correct. It was
Sunday question mark is right. Yeah, it makes sense because, I mean, they're all church-going people. So if you were playing a game on church day, then obviously you are in trouble, mister or missus.
Let's go over to the big board.
Woo! Big spin total. 17 total spins. We got 4 spins, 3 spins, and a big 10 spins.
It's round 2, so we're doubling the big bucks to $10,000. And remember, whoever has the biggest bank at the end of round 2 gets to keep all their cash and prizes and move on to our bonus round where you could increase your total winnings to $1 million.
$1 million.
So you are going to spin first with those 10 very big spins. You need to be careful. You have 2 whammies already. Would you like to press your luck?
Elizabeth, I would love to press my luck. Let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
All right, no whammies. Big box.
Stop
Stop.
at $4,500.
I gotta press my luck. I gotta keep going. Big bucks this time. Big bucks. I want that car. I need a car. Big bucks. No whammies. Stop.
Stop it across the board to $2,250 and a spin.
9 spins left. 2 whammies. What would you like to do, Owen?
I'm gonna press my luck.
All right.
Yeah, if I just don't want a whammy, give me some big bucks this time. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $2,000. I'm looking over the board and it doesn't look like they have a lose a whammy option.
I gotta keep going. I'm gonna press my luck.
Hey, let's keep going.
There's some good stuff up there. Big bucks. No whammies. Stop.
Stop at $4,000. $12,750. You're now in first place.
I gotta take at least a couple more and press my luck. We came to go big. Big bucks. No whammies. Stop.
Stop at $5,000 and a spin. $17,750 and 7 big spins.
They will go to Terrell. He will have to take them.
The passing to Terrell.
All right.
He's gonna pass 7 spins. Terrell doesn't take them yet.
And we are going to get back to all of these spins and all of this money when we return right here at
Whew! I have to admit, I didn't like it when they did this with the whammy, and I don't like it now, but I guess when doing this kind of commentary, I do like it.
Our job.
I almost forgot to mute the TV. Yeah. I can understand why now, when, then obviously trying to host, if this is such a fast-paced show, you obviously don't want to stop, but you have to try and catch your breath every now and then. Whew! Which is what I exactly had to do. $17,750 and 7 spins. He passed over to Terrell. So Terrell's going to have his work cut out for him, but he's in the lead going into this round, so that means he plays his spins last. So that means he has 4 in the earn column, 7 in the pass column, and he must play those 7 pass spins before he can even touch the 4 earned spins. He could be a very rich man or a very unhappy man. We'll find out eventually when we get to his spins. This is just as exciting as I remember it. And now that I actually understand what's going on, and not just being wowed by the visuals and wowed by the whammy cartoons, now I'm really starting to have a heart attack. How about you out there? Well, Yeah, probably not now, especially since you're watching this live like me. Now, I probably won't overlay the original episode over this, because again, copyright problems. So, eventually, I guess, if you want to do that, tape the episode, and then play my footage on YouTube, and then it'll feel like it's a live commentary. Just an idea. Now again, the only reason why I'm not doing this with card sharks is because too much battery and too much card, and I don't have enough of either. I probably have another SD card somewhere, but the battery, whatever's on the battery, that's all I get. And right now is 56 minutes, so that'll just get me enough commentary for Press Your Luck, and probably won't even get me the introduction of card sharks. But I'm very excited for seeing that. It's interesting how Press Your Luck was on the air from 1983 to 1986, and then when it changed time slots in the beginning of 1986, it was replaced by Card Sharks. Little divine intervention there, that they would both come back on the same network on the same night. And here's another bit of trivia for you. Card Sharks is going to be, I think, the second or third game show to be on all three major networks that was not in syndication at all. It started on NBC from 1978 to 1981, and then on CBS from 1986 to 1989. Now it's going to be on ABC from 2019, hopefully more than a 3-year run. We'll see. But right now we're waiting for the action to come back here on Press Your Luck. Would you like me to do more of these kind of videos? Leave your thought in the comments. Well, it's just about to come back on because there's a commercial for Match Game now. That's also going to start again tonight. The all-new season premiere of Match Game. I think it's the season premiere, but don't quote me on that. There we go! Yeah, it is the season premiere of Match Game tonight.
Melissa's going to take her shot right now with those 3 spins.
I am ready.
Melissa, are you
3 spins and $1,500, Melissa. Press your luck!
Let's go. Big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at a whammy! That's a third whammy!
Somebody doesn't like me.
I saw you play, and you were never gonna take your money away.
Oh my goodness. You definitely need to not get another whammy because you'll be out of the game altogether.
You are correct.
You may pass those spins right now if you want to.
With $0, I've got to press my luck.
Absolutely. One more whammy and you're out.
How about some extra spins? Extra spins. Big bucks.
Stop
Stop.
at $8,000 and a spin!
2 spins left. Do you want to keep pressing your luck? Or you can pass those spins.
No.
She's still in third place, but only by $250. Stop at $2,000, $10,000 even. 1 spin left. What are you going to do, Melissa?
1 spin left. If you get a whammy, you are out.
I'm going to press my luck.
All right, that's the name of the game.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Stop
Stop.
at $3,000. You're still alive. 13,000. Second place, Terrell. 7 spins.
You have to take, and we're going to start with those.
Okay.
Good luck, Terrell.
There we go. Good luck, Terrell.
Big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies. And stop.
Stop at a whammy. It happened right away.
It had to come at some point.
Thrown off the mechanical bull.
The good news is, because you hit a whammy, the spins that were past you now move over to the earned column, which means you can do with them whatever you want.
10 spins in the earned column. 1 whammy, no dollars.
$0 in the bank. Would you like to press your luck or pass those spins?
I gotta go to more. I'm gonna press my luck.
All right.
Press my luck. Here we go. Big money, big money, big money. No whammies. 10,000, 10,000. Stop.
Stop it across the board to 2,000 and a spin. $2,000 and a spin.
Press your luck or pass.
I'm gonna press my luck. $10,000. Stop.
Stop it across the board to 2,000 and a spin. I think we're in a rut.
$2,000 and another spin. You now have $4,000 in your bank. Do you want to press your luck?
I gotta press my luck. I'm in last place. Elizabeth.
I'm in last place, Elizabeth. Whoa, just barely avoided it. 2,000 and a spin or an underwater scooter.
Or an underwater scooter. What do you think?
I'm thinking the underwater scooter is worth more than 2,000 and I don't want no spin. I'm gonna go with the underwater scooter.
What's that underwater scooter?
Underwater scooter, that's worth $2,000. The exact same amount, but just not another spin.
I'm a risk taker. I gotta go a couple more times.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, you want to try and get into second place.
5,000. Anything but a whammy and
Stop
stop.
at a whammy. How much money would a whammy chuck if a whammy could chuck money?
I might press my luck.
Press your luck. He wants you back on the board. He wants to put money in the bank.
$10,000. Stop.
Stop, but go back 2 spaces to $10,000 and a spin. The biggest amount on the board, he hit it. Still in third place, but 8 big spins.
Press your luck or pass.
I'm gonna press my luck.
One more time at the board.
All right, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and stop.
Stop it across the board to 2,000 and a spin. He seems to hit that a lot.
Big moment for Terrell. Okay, Terrell, talk to me. How you feeling?
I'm in a really difficult situation.
Yes, you
I
are.
would feel a little more comfortable if I was in second place. Even though I have 8 spins, I think I'm gonna go one more time.
All right.
Yeah, you got to. You don't want to stay in third place.
No whammies, anything but a whammy, anything but a whammy. And stop.
Stop at Thailand. How much is it worth, Elizabeth?
Thailand, what's it worth?
$11,230. We got a new leader, Terrell, $23,230 and 7 spins. Oh my gosh.
The next highest dollar amount, and that's you. He will take those spins when we return right here at Press Your Luck.
Oh, another commercial, come on. Man, I feel bad for the editor. If this went this long, they had to do another commercial. I guess maybe that means that we're not going to see a lot in the bonus round tonight. We saw so much on the main game. And it's still not over yet. 7 big spins. Whew. When will it end? Answer. When all the spins have been played. That's when it will end. And then it really won't end because we go right into the bonus game. This is total madness, man. Also, I didn't know, again, I'm not sure what the sound is going to sound like until I play this back, but they also brought back a lot of the classic sounds. They brought back the second board scramble, as you've been hearing all night. My favorite was actually the third one, but they were all good in their own right. But then they also brought back the past spin sound, and I think they also brought back the original buzzing sound. Or if it's not the original, it's like updated versions, just like everything else on this show. So, man. I'm going to try and get this uploaded as soon as possible because in a couple of days I am off to Italy. This is my Wheel of Fortune trip to Italy. Whew. And that chapter of my life will be over, finally. Kind of a sad moment, but I'll be taking lots of pictures. I'm going to share them both on the Game Show Junkie site and also on my regular Facebook page. So if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, keep a lookout for pictures of Siena. And right now, I don't know what else more to say, so trying to get through these commercials is going to be rough. Yeah, no, I'm not drinking alcohol, by the way. This is flavored seltzer. This game is so intense it may drive some people to drink, but not me. I guess we're waiting to come back on. I'll talk a little bit about Card Sharks. The set itself is looking like an actual casino, which is what I was hoping that the set would look like, because, you know, think about it, cards, dice, slot machines, just about everything that's been made into a game show, it comes from a casino game, it almost seems like. You know, even Gambit and Catch-21, they were blackjack games. Even though they didn't really look like casinos, this really has the casino feel. They have an actual card table. They have, obviously, the giant cards, and the money cards are actually gold cards, which is going to be interesting to see. But also on the money cards, you bet with chips. Now, if that doesn't scream, if betting with chips doesn't scream casino, I don't know what else does.
We're gonna have 7 spins. You must take. Owen, the board is yours.
Let's do it. We got some big bucks this time.
Okay, here we go.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Stop
Stop.
at Maui!
You're on Hawaii, right?
I've never been to Hawaii.
Well, you might be going there. How much is the Maui trip worth?
$7,000 trip to Maui.
All right, gotta keep
You
it.
have 6 spins you have to take. You need to avoid the whammy. Good luck.
Let's do it, okay. No whammies. Big bucks, maybe Orlando. Maybe I'll take that Hyundai. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $4,000.
5 more spins.
$28,750 and 5 more spins you have to take.
No whammies, guys. Do me a solid. No whammies. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $4,000 and a spin.
Owen, 4 spins left. And Owen, you need to take them right now.
Oh, let's do it. Big bucks. No whammies. Stop.
Stop it across the board to $2,000 and a spin.
Owen, 3 spins you have to take. You need to press your luck right now.
Almost $35,000 on the line.
No whammies. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $4,000 more. $38,750. 2 more spins to take.
2 more spins.
Okay, 2 more times. No whammies. Give me that car. Give me that $10,000. Stop.
Stop at $10,000 and a spin. Closing in on $50,000.
$40,750. You have 1 spin that you have to take.
Then we gotta do it.
Go for it, Owen. Let's go.
Big bucks. No whammies. Stop.
Stop at $4,600. You did it. $53,350. There are 3 spins. You can do whatever you want with. 3. I held up 3 fingers. I know it might have looked like 2, but
I would like to pass my
it was
friend
really
to
3.
Terrell.
Passing those spins to Terrell.
Passing to Terrell.
Terrell, 3 spins you must take. You trail Owen by $30,000.
A little over $30,000, but whatever. Stop at $2,750 and a spin. This is going to be another spin battle.
2 more spins.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Give me 2,000, give me the trip, give me the car, give me the car, give me the Honda. Stop.
Stop at $1,500.
$27,480 in your pot. You still have 1 spin. You have to take.
1 you have to take, Terrell.
I want that car. I want that car. I want that car. No whammy. Stop.
Stop at $4,000. $31,480.
Second place. You trail Owen by over $21,000.
1 spin.
You have 1 spin left. You can press your luck with that spin, or you can pass that spin right back to Owen. If Owen whammies with that spin, you are going to win this game. Terrell, do you want to press your luck or pass that spin to Owen?
I think I'm going to pass a spin.
I would hope so.
Owen, you must take this spin.
If you can avoid the whammy, you will be the winner with a ton of money.
Who's winning this game?
If you hit the whammy, Owen's the champion with a ton of money.
To our bonus round where you could go home a millionaire.
Okay.
Let's see what the big board has in store for Owen.
There's the split screen. I love it. Stop at a whammy! Owen game! Over $53,000 gone!
It's just one cash and prize is totaling $31,480.
Wow!
To Thailand, that is yours to keep no matter what.
Oh my God!
Melissa, Owen, it's the end of the line for you.
What a great day.
Thank you so much for playing Press Your Luck.
Oh my God! What a premiere! That's the kind of game you want on a premiere show!
$1 million. Don't go anywhere.
Wow! How about that? 53,000 plus gone with one spin, and the other guy takes the game with over $31,000. That's why it's called Press Your Luck. So now they're going to reset the setup and go on to the bonus game. We only have 20 minutes or so by the time they come back from commercial, so I really feel bad for the editor who had to edit this game down. I saw a couple jump cuts in there. So kudos to you, man, whoever you are who edited this show. So that's that. So as I said, they're betting with chips. So if that doesn't scream casino, I don't know what does. But also, they're going to talk about it when we come back from the break. But on this game, you keep what you win, no matter what happens in the bonus game. On Card Sharks, you don't get to keep the main game winnings. The main game winnings goes into the money cards with you. So that's something I kind of had a little issue about, but since they really want to make it feel like a casino, then it makes sense because, you know, you're taking something from one table to another, and you can possibly win a lot or you can blow it all. And that's kind of like what they're doing. They're trying to make people think. Think about, do you really want to bet all that money on one card? I don't know. I don't know if I could. That's probably why I would want to try out for both shows, but I think I would more want Press Your Luck because of the fact that if you win something, you're guaranteed something. Because, you know, obviously for me, I'm coming all the way across the country from Philadelphia, so the trip alone would be about $1,000. That's what I love about Wheel of Fortune now. So when I was on the show, you're guaranteed $1,000 just for making it on stage so they can pay for your trip. And anything else past that is peanuts. That's right, I forgot Good Morning America is coming to Philadelphia tomorrow. I am not going to be getting up at the crack of dawn and trying to get there to see the show live. I will tape it on DVR and check it out for myself there. Mainly because it's by the art museum, and trying to get there from bus would be a nightmare. And obviously trying to drive there would be even more of a nightmare because there would be nowhere to park. What am I at now? 38 minutes, so I don't know what they're going to do here, but hopefully I should be able to get the whole bonus game in before my battery decides to die on me. But again, if it does die on me, I want to know. Please leave a comment below. Do you want me to do more reaction videos like this? And also, do you find this entertaining? I mean, it's just me staring at a screen because, again, if I showed the footage, then I would have a chance to get copyright strikes. But now we have commercials for other programs, so that means we should be coming back any second now. Yep, we're back for the all-new bonus game.
Prizes equaling $31,480. And Terrell, that is yours to keep. You are going home a winner already tonight.
Yes.
But now, you are going to face the big board all by yourself, and you could leave this stage a millionaire.
Oh,
what are you going to do with that money you just won?
oh man. Well, me and my wife want to have kids this year. My wife is from Saipan. I've never been to her home country before, so before we have our first kid, I want to go back to her home country.
Wow. Trip to Saipan for you and your wife.
Sounds awesome.
speaking of her, she's right over here. Introduce me.
Elizabeth, this is my wife, Serena, right here.
Hey, Serena.
Yeah.
And who's this?
And that's my twin, my father-in-law.
How you guys been?
Good, very
Yeah, you
good.
excited? Going to Japan? And apparently you're having a baby soon. I don't know if he told you.
They can afford one kid now.
That's true. Over $31,000, you can't afford one kid.
This game works throughout. You're going to face off against the whammy over 6 rounds. At the end of each round, you can take whatever money you've made and just walk away, or you can press your luck and play on. Now, the longer you stay in the game, the bigger the money gets. And if you make it to our final round, our Big Bucks Bonanza, one spin could be worth $100,000.
Come on. That's what I'm here for.
But just like before, there are whammies out there. If you hit one, he takes your bank, all your cash and prizes right back down to 0. You have to start over from scratch. 4 whammies puts you out of this game entirely. If your bank in the bonus game ever reaches $500,000, the game's over. Because we are going to automatically bump those winnings up to $1 million.
Oh, my God!
That's how we do it here on Press Your Luck.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. In this first round, the big bucks are worth $10,000.
That's a lot of big bucks.
And Terrell, since this is your personal Press Your Luck party, we thought we'd put in some personal Terrell prizes just for you. Would you like to see the first one?
Now this is cool.
Absolutely.
What do we have for Terrell? A cologne collection.
Cologne collection.
This is an elite collection of handcrafted scents from Creed Cologne. Now, I hear you love a nice cologne.
Elizabeth, I have over 52 colognes right now.
Woo!
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
kinda-
he does smell nice.
Thank you. So
I shouldn't laugh because I have over 100 shot glasses.
Your wife will love it. Let's see if your wife would like this other prize we are also putting on the board for you. Salsa lessons!
Well, to each their own.
yes.
1 year of professional lessons for you and your wife.
Perfect.
Those are 2 personal prizes that we are putting on this board along with the big bucks. And in this first round, we're going to start you off with 5 spins. You must take all of them.
You must take
Let's
all
go,
those
Terrell.
spins.
Let's go. All right. Big money. No whammy. 10,000.
Stop
Stop.
at $3,000.
Yeah, that's a nice way to start it off. 4 more spins, Terrell. Take it away.
Okay. Let's go. Spain and Morocco. Ready? Stop.
Stop at $3,100. Over doubled that to $6,100. 3 more spins.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Big money. No whammies. Come on, give me that cologne collection. And stop.
Stop at Spain and Morocco. Mexico. Excuse me, not Morocco. Spain and Mexico. Let's see how much that trip is worth.
Already going on a trip. You won a trip to Thailand already, and now you've
That's
got
right, I forgot he won a
Morocco
trip to
right there on the
Thailand.
board, and it is worth what?
9,398. I was right. It was Morocco. I was reading it right.
Take it away.
All right. No whammies. Big money. And stop.
Stop at $3,490. Yeah, they said these amounts are going to get crazy.
88. One more spin.
One more spin.
One more spin.
Let's go. One more spin. Let's go. All right. I love that cologne collection. I would love that cologne collection. Let's go. Ready. And stop.
Stop at $4,400. After round 1, that's $23,388.
Made it through round 1 with
$388.
$23,388. Time for a decision. If you want, Terrell, you can walk away right now. You can take this money, you can take your trip to Spain, or you can stay and press your luck. In round 2, where the big bucks are going to jump up to $15,000.
You know what? I'm having such a good time right now. I've already got the 31,000. I got no whammies. I'm gonna press my luck.
I would.
Terrell, I'm so glad you decided to stay because we are going to put a special prize on the board just for you. Michael Bolton ticket. This is an East Coast Michael Bolton concert tour that you get to follow around for a week in a tour bus.
Oh my God.
I think the audience is a little confused
Michael Bolton.
I'm a big fan of love songs. When his music come on in the house, me and my wife would start dancing in the house. My mom played Michael Bolton when I was young. I listen to Michael Bolton. I love his voice.
Woo!
Phenomenal singer.
Now, Michael Bolton,
Wow.
that's on the big board. The big bucks are worth $15,000. You must take 4 spins in round 2. And
Here it
going
goes
to take
down.
those
5,
spins
4, 3,
right
2,
after this.
1, and 1. Commercial. So yeah, it goes down to 5 spins, then 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. But the way this is being cut, I don't think we're going to make it down to 1 and 1. With only about 10 minutes to go before Card Sharks. We'll see how much he makes. Hopefully he makes it over $100,000. That would be awesome. But again, the game itself was awesome enough for a premiere show, but to top it off with a 6-figure payday in the bonus round, that would just be incredible. So, waiting through commercials. Now, if they really want to make it retro, they should bring back commercials from the 1980s, like 1983 to 86, which is when Press Your Luck was on the air. Nah, that would be overkill, I think. But that's one of my favorite things to do on YouTube, is to look at commercials of the 80s. Like, oh yeah, I remember that commercial, or this one, or especially like the McDonald's commercials. Those were a lot of fun. What's your favorite 80s commercial out there? I know a lot of you who watch my channels are into the 80s, especially since you... Well, I don't want to assume, but I'm assuming that my age, you're in my age group, which would be in the 30s and higher. What's your favorite commercial of the 1980s? Or also, I'll post a different question. What is your favorite commercial from when you were a child? I have too many to list, but let me know in the comments. This will be an interesting conversation, I think. So yeah, about 10 minutes till Press Your Luck. Starting to sound like Rain Man again. I mean, 10 minutes to Card Sharks. We're on Press Your Luck. It's a shame that we can still say 10 minutes to the People's Court, but we can't say 10 minutes to Wapner. The dear old judge is no longer with us. Gone 2 years, but never forgotten. So, well, dry throats call for a stiff drink. So this should be the last commercial break, whether he goes through round 2 or not. Good Morning America in Philadelphia tomorrow. And I'm sure Michael Strahan will be booed by all the Eagles fans out there. But the funny thing is, I didn't remember him playing football. I only knew him for the post-game shows. Well, I guess that makes sense, because a lot of the people who do the pre- and post-game show are former players. I mean, you had Terry Bradshaw, you had James Brown, and you had a whole bunch of other guys who did it for many years that I was growing up, but now other people are growing up with different former players, and Michael Strahan is, I guess, one of the most beloved ones. Okay, here we go.
In his bank, and is now going to try to add to it in round 2 of our bonus game.
Yes.
Woo! Terrell, big bucks are now worth $15,000. You have 4 spins you must take. Lots of fun prizes on the board, tailor-made just for you. Take it away, Terrell.
Let's go, Les. Come on now. $15,000. Michael Bolton. Let's go. Anything but a whammy, baby. Anything but a whammy. And stop.
Stop at a whammy of of course.
It's coming to me now. I see financial disaster in your future.
It's coming to me now. I see financial disaster in your future.
Lots of game left to play. 3 spins. Build this bank back up, Terrell.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Big money. No whammies.
Stop
Stop.
at $15,000 and a spin.
Right back in it, Terrell. All right, he's back in it. $15,000 in the bank. 3 spins. Keep it going, Terrell.
Why not another 15,000? Another 15,000. Ready and stop.
Stop at another whammy.
Oh my God. The whammy is on my neck today.
Oh, the board giveth and the whammy taketh away.
Yes.
That's 2 whammies.
Best way to put it, I think, Elizabeth. Best way to put it.
Let's take them. Let's build this bank back up. Let's get the big bucks. Terrell, go for it.
No whammy. 15,000 and stop.
Stop at 3333.
One.
It's the oddest number I've ever seen on the board.
15,000 big bucks. No whammy. And stop.
Stop at $2,400.
Your $5,733. You have
2 whammies.
You can walk away right now. Or you can press your luck in round 3. The big bucks jump up to $25,000. What do you think, Terrell? Serena, what do you think? Should he stay? You only have 2 whammies, though. So I feel like you should press your luck.
After that confirmation, I'm going to press my luck.
And let's check out Terrell's next prize. It is a trip to the
A trip to the South Pacific.
You just said you were going to take your wife to Saipan. Well, guess what? This is an epic tour of the South Pacific. You get to go to Hawaii. You get to go to Guam. You get to go to Bali. And you get to go to, that's right, Saipan.
I hope he hits it.
That is now up on the board. Big bucks are at $25,000. Take a deep breath and then take these 3 spins.
Okay, let's go. 25,000. Stop the thing. Big bucks. Okay, anybody whammy? $25,000 and stop.
Stop at $7,000 or lose 1 whammy.
I believe Terrell wants to lose this whammy. Is that right? Get rid of it.
He loses a whammy.
That whammy is gone.
Back down to 1 whammy and 2 more spins.
2 spins left in this round. Terrell, you need to take it away.
Let's go.
Hit that trip.
25,000 and
Stop
stop.
at $2,500 and a spin.
Okay, 1 more shot for big bucks. All right, 2 spins. $8,233 in the pot.
Okay, let's go. 25,000. 25,000, no whammy. 25,000, no whammy. And please stop.
Stop at Michael Bolton.
Terrell, let me tell you what this trip to follow Michael Bolton on his tour is worth.
$13,700 to follow Michael Bolton for 1 whole week.
You have 1 spin left in this round.
There's $25,000 in here.
There's $20,000 up there. There's a trip to the South Pacific up there.
Anything but a whammy. Okay, let's go.
Anything but a whammy, said Terrell. Take it away, Terrell.
No whammy. No whammy. 25,000 South Pacific. Anything but a whammy and stop.
Stop at the South Pacific. He did it. Perfect timing. Because it's just about time to call over to Card Sharks. $24,200. Add that to his total, $46,133.
Because that is the end of the round. Terrell, you got Michael Bolton. You got the
You don't want to lose that trip.
I feel like I won the jackpot.
You only have one whammy, Terrell. You only have to get through 3 spins.
3 spins?
That's it.
Everything in me wants to keep going.
What do you think, Terrell?
I don't want to get in trouble at home with my wife. I think I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah, good man. Smart man.
Tell him all about what he is taking home tonight.
Congratulations, Terrell. You've won a trip to Thailand, an East Coast Michael Bolton tour, and a trip to the South Pacific, as well as $28,483 in cash for a grand total of
$77,613. What a premiere show. That is what you want. Of course, I would have wanted him to get over $100,000 in the bonus round, but heck, almost $80,000 for the first show. What a way to start the new series. I'm Brian, your game show junkie, saying thanks for pressing your luck. Bye-bye.